God says, "My beloved child, pay close attention to my words, for they are not a mere coincidence." This is a divine, urgent alert. All day, Archangel Michael has stood beside you, whispering in your spirit and attempting to reach your heart. This is because your daughter, whom you adore more than your own life, is currently experiencing a spiritual need that she has never known before. With this message, I am instructing you on what to do. This is a private matter between you, me, and the angelic army that is currently surrounding you. Please do not disclose the information I am about to share. You are safe. However, you must remain vigilant and refrain from waiting. As time is sacred, your faith will determine the outcome of unnoticed events. Archangel Michael says, "Do not panic, but remain vigilant." The enemy's plans have already been revealed to you. You appear to be unaware, but heaven is aware of everything. They have devised a plan to deceive, confuse, and involve your daughter in an activity that appears innocent but hides a darker side. My child, you should be aware of this. Their strategies will be unsuccessful. Prayer is the weapon that disarms the schemes of those who operate in secret, so you are being instructed to pray with complete conviction. Do not be afraid of any of them. I have erected a protective barrier around your home. However, your daughter is currently going through a difficult time and needs divine strength to keep her soul alive. She seeks clarity, and the world tries to persuade her to believe in false promises. This is why Archangel Michael came to warn you before it's too late. The enemy has been attempting to exploit well-known people who appear to care and smile, but are actually motivated to cause harm. They plan to trick her into joining a group that appears to be safe, but is actually a form of manipulation. However, their plans were foiled by divine intervention. This message is already divinely protected. Archangel Michael Stuttgart is at the end of her life. I, the Lord, command the darkness around her to collapse, powerless. Because she is my child, I have written her name in my book of deliverance. However, I'd appreciate it if you could keep me in your prayers over the next few days. Choose trust over fear when praying. Pray with gratitude rather than uncertainty. Because you pray, invisible chains are being broken, but I can see them in the spiritual realm. The simple act of engagement you are currently engaging in possesses power, just as your prayers break chains in the spiritual realm. When you click the like button on this video, you aren't just tapping the screen. God's favor enters your life through you. Lord, you have instructed me to align with this divine message. Allow your blessings to fall on me and my family by opening the door. Each like is a signal from the Spirit that you are ready for more divine intervention. So, while you're still listening, please press the like button. Right now, this is the first step you should take in the spirit of faith. Allow it to reveal the blessing that God has already bestowed on your daughter. According to Archangel Michael, heaven began to accelerate immediately after you received this message. Don't overlook it. Do not let fear prevent you from loving. She may not talk about her experiences, but she has had an unusual sense of heaviness in recent weeks. Be assured that God has already sent his warriors to protect her. Her demeanor suggests that everything is satisfactory. However, she is unable to express the internal confusion she is experiencing. She appears to be surrounded by people who are helpful. However, they intend to separate her from her divine destiny. It's simply that the light within her is stronger than the darkness around her. The light comes from the prayers you've offered for her over the years. Those prayers remain fervent before my throne. They then worked to ensure her safety. My child, please keep the following in mind. I'm never able to escape. I have documented every tear you've shed in support of your daughter. While you were awake, I was monitoring her every night to ensure her well-being. Heaven has recorded every silent prayer you've said. It's time for those prayers to be answered. You will soon notice a change in her life. Things that appeared impossible will turn out to be advantageous for her. It's possible that her next confrontation is imminent. Something that reveals the truth about specific people in her life. Do not become alarmed. That exposure will act as a catalyst for her redemption. There are people who express their feelings for her. However, I want her to be aware of the person who actually accomplishes this. Don't worry, says Archangel Michael. I am always present with her, even when she goes into areas that are inappropriate for her. I am present to remove her from the area before she is injured. However, I require that your faith remains strong, as it strengthens the spiritual barrier that surrounds her. Rather, keep your thoughts on me and speak words of strength over her name. Those words will envelop her like invisible armor as they travel through the air with the help of angels, regardless of her location. Despite the fact that you may not be able to physically protect her from everything, your faith can serve as a barrier against darkness. My child, you are not alone. This very act of reading these words at this time demonstrates the assistance you have received from heaven. Archangel Michael stood in front of me, imploring me to ensure your family's safety. It reminded me of the quiet part of your heart that still chooses hope over pain, as well as your faith and loyalty. This divine alert is being sent at this time as a reminder that I am not absent. I'm almost as close as your breath. The situation in the earthly realm appears dire. However, victory is already predetermined in the spiritual realm. All that is required is for your heart to feel calm rather than anxious. If you are more confident in your response, it will be delivered faster. Please be cautious, my dearest. Certain people have presented themselves as wanting to help your daughter. However, their motivations are self-serving. She was torn between loyalty and intuition as a result of their repeated empty promises. She is aware that something is wrong, but she is determined not to cause anyone any harm. She is spiritually exhausted as a result of the internal conflict. However, I am sending my spirit to awaken her discernment and open her eyes, allowing her to distinguish between those who are concerned for her and those who are not. Within the next few days, she will either engage in a conversation or receive a message containing information she was not supposed to know. However, don't be concerned about that moment. She is liberated by divine revelation. Archangel Michael claims that heaven is changing its course. Certain people's friendships will end abruptly. Other individuals will keep their distance. Allow it to happen. Do not pursue those leads. They were part of the plan to harm her. God is purifying her surroundings in preparation for a blessing that requires honesty and purity. Changes in her demeanor, sudden silence or withdrawal do not indicate her defeat. Things have changed. The Spirit of God gently reminds her of her divine identity while also assisting in the awakening of her light. This is also a time of awakening for you, my child. It was not your responsibility to bear the consequences of your actions, sacrificing your own peace to address the concerns of others. However, I'm now advising you to take a break. I have accepted responsibility. Please allow me to handle the tasks you are unable to complete. While you are at peace in prayer, my angels are vigilantly protecting your family all day and night. I'd already obstructed the enemy. Their attempts to victimize others will fail, and their fabrications will be exposed. You will not be forced to engage in this conflict with your body. The battle has already begun in the unseen realm. You will receive information in the near future to confirm the validity of this message. It will start gradually, but it will be noticeable. When that happens, don't say it was just a coincidence. Declare it. I thank God for fulfilling your commitment. Please pause for a moment to consider our next steps. As you go through this awakening, remember that your assistance with this endeavor is not a hoax. It's a heavenly omen. Each seed evolves into a source of light, combating the existence of darkness. Jesus claims that by giving water to others, you will receive it yourself. This isn't historical. It is an ongoing commitment to your future. Approach this situation with a strategy and faith. Giving can help you realize the potential that God has already built for your life. Now is the time to fully comprehend this truth. Please leave one word in the comments section below if you agree with the concept of heaven. Amen. This isn't a mere formality. Signing this divine alert indicates to God that you accept its contents. After typing that term, I believe the following. I agree with the steps you're taking to support my daughter. Allow your amen to rise like smoke in front of the throne. As you write, rest assured that heaven is watching. I implore you to stay with me because the Lord wishes to impart additional information. Archangel Michael warns, be prepared. Please refrain from disclosing all information at this time. Maintain a sense of alertness and silence in your soul. Your silence is what gives you strength. Speak only when you feel calm. Despite the fact that many people are watching you, their watches will not propel you forward. Heaven will never abandon its protection of you. It is possible that you will feel an unexpected desire to pray. Archangel Michael is instructing you to carry out the action. Do not engage in any other activities while experiencing that draw. In your prayers, however, refer to your daughter by her name. Michael, the Archangel, encourages you to pray. Furthermore, he wants you to take action that will align you with each prophetic message transmitted through this channel. If you haven't already, now is the time to subscribe. Currently, select the subscribe button. When performing this activity, you are not simply following a channel. You are facilitating the manifestation of divine alignment in your life. You are preparing for a steady stream of prophetic promises. Every video you receive from this point forward will reflect heaven's timing in relation to your situation. Sign up today and declare that you are ready to walk in perfect harmony with everything God has commanded. With a few seconds of sincere prayer, she can shift her focus from anger to divine alignment. Your spirit is being trained to collaborate with heaven on this mission. People may call this a coincidence, but you are aware of my voice, my child. It is possible to tell when a sacred event is happening. Your entire body has a chill. Your heart is beating quickly. Your eyes get wet. These are signs that your spirit is aware of what is correct. As you read this, my spirit is contacting you to confirm the authenticity of the message. You are not creating the urgency. You were chosen to participate in prayer because of the effectiveness of your prayers. You have authority because of your faith. This is why the adversary attempted to instill feelings of exhaustion, despair, and hopelessness in you. The light that exists within you is resurfacing. Declare aloud, God, I have complete faith in you. At the end of this message, you will feel peaceful. Do not dwell on the things that went wrong, says Archangel Michael. Pay close attention to the items being repaired. The enemy's power is temporary, whereas God's assurance will last indefinitely. Everything will be satisfactory. Every mother and parent carries divine power within them. It's a sacred connection between souls. She'll return with more intelligence, loyalty, and fortitude. I'd like you to consider another person at this time as a sacred act. There is another parent who requires this message. Someone whose daughter is also facing a spiritual battle. There is someone who needs assurance that heaven is watching over them. I would appreciate it if you could share this video right away, before taking any further action. By clicking the share button, you can send it to that person. When you share a video, you are doing more than just sending it to others. Your life is being blessed with the anointing for breakthrough. There is a divine law that states that if you help someone break their chains, yours will break faster. The anointing that comes from this prophetic word will initially influence you if you share it with someone. You become the vessel, and everything always fills up before spilling out. Share this immediately and see how quickly your own breakthrough occurs. God works in the world through people like you who care about their daughters. That love prompted heaven to act. Please don't take this as a dire warning. Consider it a demonstration of heaven's love and care for you, as well as the fact that nothing can evade divine justice. A divine sign indicating that everything will soon become visible to you, a moment of reconciliation. It could happen at an unexpected meeting, over the phone, or in a dream. When it occurs, you will be notified immediately. Your eyes will be filled with tears, but your heart will be calm. This will serve as confirmation that the intervention was successful. Despite your gratitude, Archangel Michael will return you to me and insist that it was always God's love that completed the task. Even in the absence of noise, you will understand this. I was in the process of dealing with every detail, delay, and issue. My child, take a deep breath. You are secure. Your daughter is uninjured. The danger has been demonstrated and communicated. Please pay close attention to me. Avoid discussing fear. Instead, talk about faith. Don't be concerned. I am the Lord who never fails. The testimony of all that is intended to cause harm will be the outcome. Individuals who intend to harm her will be confused and unable to progress. But your family will rise in harmony and favor. I am not finished with her. Her story will be presented as proof of divine protection. Therefore, proceed confidently. Remember to pray before retiring for the evening. Archangel Michael will protect you if you ask him to. If you ask, I will illuminate her dreams. There will be no complications. My assurance guarantees your safety. I am here to ensure your safety. I cannot allow any type of evil to remain in my home. Observe how I turn your fear into a miracle, your confusion into clarity, and your danger into the fulfillment of your divine destiny. You are on the verge of entering a fortunate future. Don't forget that this message doesn't end with your deeds. Users may use your invention to achieve their destinations. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you," it is not poetry. Every seed you sow grows into oil for your future, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. My sweetheart, the moment has come for you. Have faith, and you will see God multiply the possessions you relinquish. I now wish for you to internalize that pledge. Lord, I rely on you to write in the comments. I'm attempting to establish trust. Rather, I want to be able to rely on someone. Nevertheless, I believe in you, Lord. This is your statement of faith in the midst of a conflict. You are telling God that you are who you claim to be. A spiritual transformation occurs as you write those words. Your faith has been transformed into a weapon. Your words form a protective barrier around your daughter. Right from the heart. Please refrain from leaving at this time. The angels offer additional commentary. Please remain vigilant, my dearest child, as this is an extraordinary occurrence. God declares that this message is urgent and that heaven has orchestrated this divine transmission to awaken your heart to the events that are taking place. Archangel Michael is currently standing very close to you. He instructs you not to disclose this message to anyone else. Maintain confidentiality. Your daughter needs immediate assistance. His wings are blazing with powerful light. His sword is drawn to provide divine protection, not for combat. Despite the fact that heaven has predicted the possibility of it happening, forces are conspiring against her. The divine plan is already underway, so you must immediately open your heart. My child, you are secure. You've been selected. You received this message because God sent holy messengers to protect you out of His great love for you. Currently, the atmosphere may appear oppressive. You may feel uneasy in your soul, but this does not indicate fear. The vibration of heaven prepares you to receive the information presented to you. God says, I am with you. Nothing will harm you or your family. Men's evil intentions will not destroy what I've blessed. Archangel Michael speaks again, his voice reverberating through eternity with the depth of thunder. Please refrain from moving, my dearest. Avoid becoming anxious. Their schemes will be unsuccessful. Heaven has already replied to what they said. In contrast, your daughter is at a spiritual crossroads, and her light is fading. She wants to be brought down, but we will elevate her. It is more important than ever for her to have confidence in us. No, the purpose of this message is not to cause fear. It's intended to reawaken your divine authority as a spiritual protector and parent. The enemy of light uses distraction, confusion, and manipulation as their primary tactics. They disguise themselves as family members, friends, or even helpers. However, God is able to see through any disguise. He is currently demonstrating an upcoming event, giving you the opportunity to pray and influence the outcome. Please allow yourself to close your eyes briefly. Inhale deeply. Archangel Michael should be sending out a divine presence that surrounds you. The room can appear to be either heavier or warmer. Your arms may even start to tingle. That sound represents the angelic frequency entering your space. It proves the existence of heaven. Do not allow anyone to make you doubt the validity of this moment. Please do not delay. Archangel Michael emphasizes the importance of faith-based action. The enemy intends to perplex your daughter and lead her to people who falsely claim to be able to help her, but are actually conspiring to harm her. They are planning to transport her to a location that will sap her willpower. However, God will prevent this from happening if you pray and speak divine words of light over her name. Express your thoughts right now. Right now, she is. The outcome has been altered in accordance with the will of God. Little one, it is critical that you understand that the enemy does not always launch an immediate attack. They strategize in secret. They whisper lies to those closest to you, causing confusion, resentment, or temptation. However, heaven intervened before the act could begin. God declares, "This is my mercy. I will not allow the innocent to be taken. I will not allow deception to govern your bloodline." Archangel Michael, dressed in full armor, stands, his eyes blazing with divine power. He claims that 3 people discussed your daughter in private. Someone appears to be concerned for her. One prompts her to question her own abilities. Furthermore, one person remains stationary and watches with envy. The plan is thought to be imperceptible. However, I have observed it. It was recorded by the heavens. Their intentions have been recorded in the heavens. Your response to this message is being recorded right now. If you are a new user, please press the like button again to enhance divine protection. If you've already expressed your feelings, remember that each interaction is significant in the realm of heaven. That like indicates that you agree with the information God is showing you. Your collaboration with the angels is thwarting these covert plans. Feel the transformation as God's favor flows like a river through all aspects of your life. Right now, click like. Their names are being extracted from the energy around her. However, you must persist in your prayers. The angels are currently advising you not to share this message with anyone else. Keep it sacred. Divine messages cause additional interference because they are communicated before they have matured. This is why God instructed them not to share the information with anyone. The work of heaven must be done silently. Currently, pay close attention. Something will happen in the near future that will confirm this message. In a few days, you will notice a change in your daughter's energy. She may appear distant or agitated. She may develop an attraction to an unfamiliar person. Alternatively, she may be invited to participate in an activity she had not previously planned. You should not be concerned by this. Simply pray and invoke the name of Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, I implore you to protect my daughter at this time. When those words are spoken in faith, Archangel Michael's presence becomes an impenetrable shield. It will protect her from deception and surround her like an invisible light. God declares, I am transforming this assault into a testimony. The very thing intended to harm her will eventually serve to elevate her. I will transform everything, from darkness to wisdom, confusion to strength, and betrayal to divine redirection. We will not have any losses. Everything is reorganized to her advantage. Heaven speaks urgently, not to frighten. Right now is one of those times. Divine knowledge has been given to you because of your mature spirit's ability to comprehend it. The veil between worlds has thinned, and angels are closer than you think. After reading this message, you may notice indicators such as the recurrence of numbers, the appearance of feathers in unusual places, or the sudden onset of feelings of tranquility after prayer. These confirmations show that Archangel Michael's army is present. Please don't overlook them. When you close your eyes tonight, ask God to reveal your daughter to you in dreams. He will show a symbolically significant object, person, or location. Do not dismiss it as a work of your imagination. It will be the subject of the following guidance step. I am proud of you, God says. You remained calm despite being under a lot of pressure. Your prayers have been heard in heaven, despite your silence. Your faith will keep your family safe. Please keep in mind that each seed you plant in this quest will grow into a torch that shines light into another's darkness. Your actions support the divine mission of rescuing lost souls. Heaven progresses through the words of those who are willing, but it grows through the goodness of their souls. I'm currently addressing you in this method. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. The verse, "Give and it will be given to you," does not only apply to Jesus. It is an ongoing commitment that affects your future. I'd like to extend an invitation to you at this time through a simple act of trust. Approach this situation with a feeling of purpose, honesty, and hope. The amount you contribute today is not a donation. Your heavens are opened via the act of spiritual obedience. Let go of your seed and see what blessings God brings back into your life. It is now time to contribute to the message being sent by the heavens. Please add your daughter's name and the phrase, "is covered by the blood," to the comments. Write her first name or just "my daughter," but say it out loud. Purchase that cover immediately. You have power when you assert your protection over the people you care about. Leave a comment on it. Sarah's body is soaked in blood. My daughter is covered in blood. Raise your words as a shield. Additionally, remain vigilant, as the Lord is on the verge of encapsulating the entire message. Archangel Michael stated that they intended to transport her to a remote location in terms of her emotions, spirituality, and physicality. However, we impeded their progress. I held my position in front of them. They cannot change her spiritual destiny. A battle has already been waged and won on her behalf. Heaven monitors everything, regardless of your ability to do so. The scheme was successfully dismantled. The only requirement is to remain in the light. On a daily basis, express positive feelings toward your daughter. Your words are like seeds that angels nurture with care, but she cannot understand them. Do not let fear dictate your actions. God says, "Let wisdom guide you." When fear is the driving force, the enemy is hidden behind emotion. When wisdom is the driving force, the truth emerges. A dramatic shift is on its way. What appeared to be a setback will turn out to be a divine redirection. Those who attempted to deceive her will abruptly withdraw. Recognize that this is God's act of removing those who were never intended to remain. When Archangel Michael approaches her, he informs her of his affection. Inform her that you will provide for her. Refrain from making accusations or inquiries. Only love her with divine patience. Her mind may not comprehend the conflict, but her spirit comprehends it. She will retain her identity as a result of your affection. When the time comes, it will be evident to you. All of the promises that God made are being fulfilled. You will comprehend that what appeared to be a threat was actually a divine warning that provided you with the opportunity to act promptly. Do not be alarmed, my dear. You are enveloped in light, and I desire for you to remain enveloped in the divine insights and prophecies that emanate from this ministry. That is why I am requesting that you immediately activate the notification bell and click the subscribe button if you have not already done so. It is not a trivial matter. Jiao, you are communicating to heaven that you wish to be the first to hear each prophetic message. My name should be included in every commitment made through this channel. By subscribing, you initiate an agreement to comply with compliance regulations. You will be unable to anticipate the manner in which God's prophetic promises will guide your actions from this point forward. Upon clicking subscribe, you will be ensnared in this prophetic flow. No curse, no wall, and no deception can penetrate the walls that heaven has constructed around you. You're not alone. Currently, angels are overwatching us. As you read these words, you may experience feelings of warmth, chills, or tears. That is not an error. That serves as your verification. Divine truth is acknowledged by your soul. God declares, "I am genuine. I am in close proximity. I have observed your silent prayers, your quiet fears, and your sleepless nights. I am currently responding. You are secure. Your daughter is uninjured. The plan to harm her has been discovered and destroyed. I assure you that I am not yet finished. Additional restoration is imminent." Archangel Michael declares that the event has concluded when he raises his sword for the final time. The darkness has been revealed. The child, the chosen parent, is safeguarded. The entire household has been enveloped in divine fire. Please be at ease tonight, my child, as you can be assured that heaven has already made a provision for you. There is no need for you to panic, flee, or disclose this information to anyone. Divinity is aware of its actions. As you rely on God and pray, allow the light to illuminate you. The enemy intended to cause harm, but God has declared that it has been transformed into good. This storm will be endured by you and your daughter, and she will emerge radiant. During your testimony, individuals will be aware that I, the Lord, was present at all times. You are secure. You are being observed. You've been selected. You will always be accompanied by angels. Continue to pray, trust, and have faith. The miracle has already begun. He says, "My beloved child, listen to me with your heart, not with fear, for the information I am about to disclose is laden with the gentleness of my eternal love and the weight of divine urgency." Archangel Michael is currently situated adjacent to you. His eyes are filled with divine protection, not anger, and his wings are spread wide. This is the statement he makes. I would appreciate it if you could conclude this divine meeting with your final statement of faith. In the comments section below, please add one additional sentiment that is genuine. Please type Amen one more time. You will always affirm the statements that heaven has made regarding your daughter today, rather than viewing them as a conclusion. May this Amen continue to resonate in the spiritual realm for years to come, long after this video concludes. It should be the one that angels hear and respond to. Write it immediately. As you compose this, be assured that your daughter is secure, your residence is safeguarded, and the all-powerful God is already at work to ensure that all things work out for the best. You are secure. You are being observed. You've been selected. You will always be accompanied by angels. Before you depart, there is one additional task that I would like you to complete. Disseminate this message for your own benefit, not solely for the benefit of others. Click the share button to distribute this video to at least one individual who requires immediate information. You have the option of sending it to a friend, family member, church member, or even an acquaintance whom you feel compelled to contact. As you speak, you are activating the final component of your breakthrough. You are assuming the role of a carrier of the anointing. This divine protection is being extended to your daughter and all others who are affected by it. That is evident to God in heaven. Heaven will honor that. In the same manner that God ensures the safety of your daughter, He will provide your family with twice the amount of protection as a result of your assistance to others. Please transmit this video immediately. Abandon it. Observe how God employs your obedience to amplify the breakthrough in your life. You are secure. You are being observed. You've been selected. You will always be accompanied by angels. Leave in tranquility and witness the work of God. Before we wrap up this captivating story, I recommend that we take a moment to reflect on this deep reality. This message was not discovered coincidentally. This is not just a coincidence. This is Archangel Michael's direct message to you. He is extending his hand and inviting you to a community that is high vibrational and protected, where divine abundance is not only a hope, but a promise. This spiritual idea is quite simple. Nonetheless, it has the capacity to transform your entire life. You will not just gain blessings if you follow it. They will multiply and permeate all aspects of your existence. Accepting this invitation grants you immediate early access to potent content and heavenly insights that are now unavailable to the broader public. You now have the opportunity to enter a sacred area where you will receive unshakable support, spiritual guidance, and speedy progress towards your destiny. Do not miss out on this historic opportunity. Your triumph is near. However, your vitality, presence, and attention are already extremely valuable. Action is required. Your abundance is ready. God needs a 20-minute talk with you today, which must take place immediately. Please avoid disregarding this and inciting my rage. Quickly open it before it's too late. Please refrain from skipping, my beloved offspring. Please stay until the end, because the following statement will induce a shift in you that has been suppressed for years. Pay close attention. I need to speak with you for 20 minutes today, and it has to be right now, God says. This message is being sent to you at this time for a specific reason. You will soon locate a massive object. Someone or something has been attempting to contact you throughout your life, but you have never been still enough to acknowledge them. Please refrain from scrolling. Refrain from blinking. In the following moments, you will get a revelation tailored solely for your psyche. God is whispering a message specifically for the individual who has finally paused, removing the noise of the world from you. My beloved kid, you will always be with me. God says the time has arrived for a transition. I am not here to terrify you. It's time for a change. You've been hiding problems behind a grin, storms you've never mentioned, and a weight no one knows about. God has watched every tear you have surreptitiously brushed away. He declares that today is enough. I cannot let you suffer in silence any longer. I must communicate with you right away, or the benefits that are attempting to locate you will be lost. This is the point of decision. This is the time where you agree with the heaven's evaluation of your life. In the comments section, put Amen to show that you have heard our message and are ready to end your silent suffering. Allow it to demonstrate to God that you are open and ready to receive. Make a bold move and carry it out swiftly. Kindly avoid skipping. You are about to receive a big surprise. This message is the key that opens it. Every second you spend alive brings you closer to your destiny. God not only brought you to this area, but He also planned for you to be here at this precise moment. Please keep attention. God needs a 20-minute talk with you today, which must take place immediately. Please avoid disregarding this and inciting my rage. Quickly open it before it's too late. Please refrain from skipping, my beloved offspring. Please stay until the end, because the following statement will induce a shift in you that has been suppressed for years. Pay close attention. I need to speak with you for 20 minutes today, and it has to be right now, God says. This message is being sent to you at this time for a specific reason. You will soon locate a massive object. Someone or something has been attempting to contact you throughout your life, but you have never been still enough to acknowledge them. Please refrain from scrolling. Refrain from blinking. In the following moments, you will get a revelation tailored solely for your psyche. God is whispering a message specifically for the individual who has finally paused, removing the noise of the world from you. My beloved kid, you will always be with me. God says the time has arrived for a transition. I am not here to terrify you. It's time for a change. You've been hiding problems behind a grin, storms you've never mentioned, and a weight no one knows about. God has watched every tear you have surreptitiously brushed away. He declares that today is enough. I cannot let you suffer in silence any longer. I must communicate with you right away, or the benefits that are attempting to locate you will be lost. This is the point of decision. This is the time where you agree with the heaven's evaluation of your life. In the comments section, put Amen to show that you have heard our message and are ready to end your silent suffering. Allow it to demonstrate to God that you are open and ready to receive. Make a bold move and carry it out swiftly. Kindly avoid skipping. You are about to receive a big surprise. This message is the key that opens it. Every second you spend alive brings you closer to your destiny. God not only brought you to this area, but He also planned for you to be here at this precise moment. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. God declares that a transformation is taking on around you. It is similar to a spiritual earthquake. Ignore this moment, and you will miss the most important turning point of your life. This is why He said, "Do not disregard this." He isn't angry, but He doesn't want you to miss out on the opportunities He has for you. A heavenly reversal is on the horizon, which will shock anybody who has ever questioned your skills. Your doorstep is decorated with blessings. Your name is associated with groundbreaking achievements. However, God needs your immediate attention in order for this to happen. Please keep from leaving until the end. Please refrain from scrolling. An important event awaits you, and it will illustrate how each delay, grief, and silent night were designed to prepare you for the future. Pay close attention and avoid skipping. I'm about to say something that will attract you like a magnet. As a result, I encourage you to remain with me to the end. My dearest sweetie, today is not like any other day. A shift has occurred in the spiritual realm that is clearly related to your name. You are drawn to this message because God demands your attention. No, not tomorrow. Today. Stick to me. Please refrain from scrolling. As soon as you consider leaving, a truth emerges that will change your life forever. God warns them that the future I have planned for them will be unlike anything they have ever experienced before. You will not encounter the same problems or return to the same old patterns. You will soon locate a massive object. It is critical that you remain focused for the next few seconds while a once-in-a-lifetime alignment takes place. Please do not move, my cherished child. Please refrain from scrolling. Continue to stay at this location. According to God, your attackers believed they had delayed you, but I used the delay to prepare. Every closed door did not indicate rejection. It was a change in orientation. You were not penalized. Instead, you were positioned. Your breakthrough is approaching, which is why this message is so powerful. Heaven cannot allow you to pass up this opportunity due to its proximity. Please stick with me to the end. God proclaims that a benefit has followed you, but your heart must be ready for it. Finally, it has arrived. This is why the timing is ideal and the desire you feel is genuine. You will soon locate a massive object. You are about to understand why your existence needed to crumble before it could develop. Before I continue, please take a deep breath and concentrate on this, my beloved kid. Kindly avoid skipping. Please keep from leaving until the end. According to God, the next chapter of your life requires you to let go of the fear that has been controlling you. Remove any ambiguity. Lose your sense of remorse. I urge you to abandon the concept that you will certainly face bad consequences, since the information I am going to share will shock you with its immensity. Now pay close attention. To ensure that this message reaches those who are quietly breaking in, God asks that you share, remark, and subscribe as you once did. You are not the only one hearing this. Furthermore, You are acting as a catalyst for another person's breakthrough. Stick to me. Please refrain from scrolling. A huge creature stands on the verge of your fate, eagerly awaiting your affirmative reaction. Please stay here, my beloved kid, and stop scrolling. The atmosphere is currently changing, and it is impacting you. It is palpable. That odd attraction. The abrupt gravitation. The perception that something major is happening. That is not a creation of your own. That is God's harmony with the moment your soul has long awaited. Please stick with me to the end. God declares that the knowledge I'll share next will provide an explanation for each unanswered request. You are enduring pain, confusion, the postponements, the sense of isolation. None of it was a waste. Every bit of it prepared you for the upcoming encounter. You will soon locate a massive object. If you miss even a single second, you will miss the currently open door. I encourage you to think about your existence, my precious kid. The cyclones, the disappointments, individuals who left without providing a reason. You persevered in all circumstances, despite your insistence that you would not. God observed you as you engaged in fights that others did not see. Conflicts that depleted your energy but did not incapacitate you. Please refrain from scrolling. Stick to me. The reason I'm contacting you right now is that your chapter of troubles is coming to an end, according to God. A new timeline is being established for you. He is freeing you from the circles that have kept you from developing, from the seasons that depleted your energies, and from the patterns that disrupted your peace. You will soon locate a massive object, a wonderful growth that not only improves one element of your life, but also transforms all of your relationships. Please focus your attention on this message, my beloved kid. Please stick with me to the end. Kindly avoid skipping. According to God, fear is incapable of following the road I am showing you. There is no place for doubt. The prior iteration of yourself is unable to adhere. This is the moment the heavens mark you for ascent. You have entered the domain of answered requests, unexpected prospects, and a restoration that arrives so abruptly that it appears to be a miracle. You will no longer be needed to pursue any things. You will effortlessly discover what is meant for you. Stay at your present location. Please refrain from scrolling, because the next breath you take marks the beginning of a divine metamorphosis that you had no idea would happen. Your reputation is rising. Your route is becoming more clear. A big thing is en route to you. Please stop scrolling and read this, my precious child. Please stick with me to the end. I'm about to reveal information that will capture your attention and elicit a strong emotional response from you. God is currently communicating with exceptional urgency. You are on the brink of a breakthrough that has been postponed for years, he declared. However, I am currently removing each hurdle concurrently. Kindly avoid skipping. You will soon locate a massive object. Your spirit recognizes this moment, which is why your pulse is slightly faster at this time. It recognizes that a transformation is approaching you, quietly, but powerfully. Stick to me. Avoid looking away. Heaven aligns another aspect of your destiny with every second you spend on earth. God assures me that you, my precious child, were never forgotten. You were preparing. This is the point at which preparation turns into power. During such evenings, you questioned your worth. Throughout those days, you forced yourself to persevere despite the fact that you had no more energy. They are all returning with doubled blessings. Please keep from leaving until the end. Please refrain from scrolling. God is relieving your emotional weariness and ushering you into a period of spiritual serenity. Opportunities will come your way. Individuals that are supposed to help you grow will begin to materialize. Doors that were previously sealed will be automatically unlocked. You will soon locate a massive object. It also includes the restoration of everything you thought was permanently lost. Pay close attention, my beloved offspring. Kindly avoid skipping. Stick to me. God declares, I am not merely bestowing blessings upon you, I am relocating you. The transformation that is taking place in your neighborhood is too significant for you to handle alone. This is why this message was provided to you. Furthermore, before continuing to the next phase, God desires one item. Please share, remark, and subscribe to guarantee that this message reaches those who are quietly crumbling under the same burden you previously carried. In a sense, you are acting as a guiding light for someone else. You aren't the only one getting honored. You also gain a sense of purpose. Prepare to be the light by entering, I am prepared to be the light in the comments right now. This is more than just a comment. This is your own commitment. You are notifying heaven that you understand that your breakthrough will also help others break free. Declare that you are prepared at the moment. Please refrain from scrolling. Please keep from leaving until the end. There is an important event approaching, and the next moment may change your outlook on the future. Please do not move, my cherished child. Please refrain from scrolling. Please stick with me to the end. A new alteration has occurred in the atmosphere around you, which is stronger, noisier, and superior to the previous one. Something that has been waiting patiently for the right opportunity to enter your heart is striving to reach you. God is letting us know that the upcoming event will be momentous. Hints will not be offered. This will be different from previous incidents. You will soon locate a massive object. That is why you are still present. This is the reason your spirit is unshakable. This is not just a coincidence. The timing is divine. Stick to me. Stay tuned. Because the revelation that is currently being formed is about to break down the boundaries that you were unaware were hindering your benefits. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. God states that it is enough for you to carry the load of your history. You've often reflected on your mistakes and felt guilty about them. You began to doubt your worth and convinced yourself that some goals were too lofty for you. However, heaven does not agree. Kindly avoid skipping. Please keep from leaving until the end. God is changing a part of the story that you thought would last forever. He is repairing what you have lost, awakening pieces of your destiny that have lain dormant for years, and elevating what was overlooked. You are being drawn by your soul as you approach a watershed moment, a transition so profound that your future self will proclaim, "Everything has changed here." It is approaching faster than you expect. Something of enormous proportions awaiting you. Please take notice, my precious child. Please refrain from scrolling. Stick to me. I am removing you from wars that you were never meant to wage, and placing you amid the blessings that were always meant for you, says God. The things that were draining you will no longer be able to reach your essence. Those who have previously used your abilities will be unable to do so in the future. Your fears, which have slowed your growth, will be rendered obsolete. You're conscious that you're moving into divine alignment. Please keep from leaving until the end. Please refrain from skipping this part. The upcoming occurrences will strengthen your heart in preparation for the breakthrough that is already on its way to you. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Heaven will make sure you don't overlook it. Please stop from scrolling, my lovely offspring. Please keep from leaving until the end. What I'm about to say will help you maintain your current position. Heaven is currently altering all aspects of your life. Despite your inability to perceive it, your spirit can detect it. A sudden calm, a peculiar pull, and a low voice insisting, "Do not skip this." You will soon locate a massive object. The breakthrough you've been waiting for has already happened, declares God. Now all I need is for you to stay seated for a long period of time in order to hear the instructions. Please comply with my instructions. Within the following few seconds, your heart will experience the divine lucidity that it has always desired. Avoid moving. My beloved child, God is revealing something important to you. Your conflicts were audible. Your blessings will be much more so. Heaven was aware of every inquiry made about you. Heaven carried the pieces of your heart as you grieved in silence. Heaven saw every stride you took as proof of your strength, even when your spirit was tired. Kindly avoid skipping. Please keep from leaving until the end. God states, "I did not bring you this far to abandon you here." The season that led to your breakdown will not define your life. You will soon locate a massive object. You may be dubious at first because the restoration is of such high quality. Nonetheless, remain. The door to the restoration is currently open, so there is no need to navigate. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. Stick to me. Please refrain from scrolling. God proclaims, "I am establishing a divine separation. I am impeding your advancement. Anything that has made you tired, confused, or hurt you. You are entering a period of increased clarity and cleanliness, one in which you will not be forced to seek peace or affection. It will be simple and natural for you to achieve it, because heaven is coordinating your moves. You will soon locate a massive object, something meant to compensate for the difficulties you have faced. Kindly avoid skipping. Please keep from leaving until the end. This is not an accident. Your miraculous change begins with these words. Please stay in this spot, my dearest offspring. Don't even consider browsing. There is a part of you that knows this message is designed for you. Today, the voice of God is really powerful. When one has such strong sentiments about heaven, it means that a crucial turning moment in one's life is approaching. Kindly avoid skipping. Please keep from leaving until the end. God informs him that he has been involved in a silent struggle that no one else has witnessed. Nevertheless, I succeeded. Right now, I'll take responsibility. You will soon locate a massive object, something that will help you let go of the burden you have been carrying for a long time. Stick to me. The breakthrough that is already hovering above your name gets closer with each passing second. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. God says your patience paid off in the end. People did not ignore the sorrow you felt in solitude. You doubted everything during the evenings when you were awake, or the times when you were on the verge of surrendering. Every altercation was documented. Each sacrifice grew in significance. Kindly avoid skipping. Please keep from leaving until the end. The precise spots where you were broken will now be where you shine the most brightly. God is preparing for a great reversal. This promise represents a heavenly reversal. The most significant suffering becomes the most significant stage. In order for this big transition to occur in your life, you must immediately secure it in the spiritual realm. Type a powerful amen below to make this commitment yours. Please mention in your reply that you believe your wounds are converting into stars. You will soon locate a massive object, an unexpected blessing, without previous notification. Furthermore, you will not have to do any effort. As a result of divine approval, please remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Currently, the transformation is underway. Maintain your stare, my cherished child. Please refrain from scrolling. Please keep from leaving until the end. The message I'm sending will bring you the peace of mind you've been looking for, as well as protect and uplift you. God declares, you will be less terrified of storms than you were before. Individuals who previously held negative attitudes about you will witness your rise. The suffering that seems to never end will eventually be explained. You are being born at a time when your intellect, path, opportunities, and purpose all come together. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. It is also conveniently located nearby. Come with me. Kindly avoid skipping, because the next words you hear may confirm what your heart has been longing for. Please don't scroll right now, my beloved child. Please stick with me to the end. There is a reason for the intensity you are feeling in your thorax. Your spirit is letting you know that this time is especially precious to you. God has informed them. You have been through a period of uncertainty. However, I am now offering you heavenly order, guidance, and clarity. You will soon locate a massive object. Within the next few seconds, a revelation will occur, providing answers to all of the questions you've had but never had the chance to ask. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. God has already approved your breakthrough. However, I demanded that your heart be prepared. As a result of your prolonged survival, you made the best of your ability, surrendered your peace, and seemed to be strong while quietly crumbling. However, God observed everything. Kindly avoid skipping. Please keep from leaving until the end. He stated, I am transforming your fatigue into fortitude, your uncertainty into lucidity, and your apprehension into assurance. You are in for a huge surprise. This unexpected and heavenly transition will make you feel as if everything in your life has finally come together. Stick to me. Please refrain from scrolling, as Paradise is coordinating your next actions in real time. Please listen carefully to this message, my dearest kid. Stay at your present location. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. God is establishing a time when you will cease to pursue what is intended for you. It will come to you naturally. The blessings you expected to arrive later are now present. Opportunities you thought were lost are reappearing with even greater favor. You have already obtained the calm for which you sought. You will feel an enormous sense of contentment once more. Something you failed to consider is plausible. This is more than just a message. It is a spiritual appointment, and heaven will not let you ignore the upcoming events. As a result, I encourage you to remain with me to the end. Please do not move, my cherished child. Please refrain from scrolling. Please stick with me to the end. Deep down, you know that this message is different from the others. Yes, the time is divine. You are on the verge of an existence you never dreamed possible, according to God, who is urgently calling you. This is why you're here. You're about to uncover something extremely important. This is why you are unable to withdraw. Heaven is pushing you to conform. The insight that has been orbiting your destiny for months, if not years, gets closer to you with each second you stay connected. My beloved child, God is aware of the load you've been concealing. The courage you conjure when you want to give up, and the fortitude you muster when your heart is heavy. God is now expressing that He has entered into your situation because you have been carrying burdens that were never meant for you to bear alone. Kindly avoid skipping. Please keep from leaving until the end. Your grueling era in life is coming to an end. The storm that caused you to feel tired is subsiding. The misunderstanding that was limiting your progress is now disappearing. You will soon locate a massive object. A surge of divine favor, clarity, and calm will soon wash over you like a wave of water after a storm. Stick to me. Please refrain from scrolling. Heaven is going to reveal the part of your story that finally makes sense. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. Stay at your present location. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. God guarantees you that He will return what you have lost in a way that honors your courage and enhances your faith. The opportunities you passed up are resurfacing with renewed force. The love for which you prayed is already manifesting. The financial obstacles you thought were closed are increasingly opening behind the scenes. This is the time when blessings will be bestowed on you rather than you needing to seek them. You will soon locate a massive object, something that will help you remember that God never abandons you. He was preparing you. Remain until the end, since this is when your miracle begins. Please stop from scrolling, my lovely offspring. Please stick with me to the end. The current scenario isn't just a message. It's a wonderful interruption. When God came into your life, you were in desperate need of Him. He claims that your earlier disagreements no longer apply to you and that your upcoming blessings cannot be postponed anymore. You will soon locate a massive object. This is why you feel an abrupt quiet, tension, and pull in your spirit. Continue to stay at this location. Please abstain from skipping, as the next moments will bring you the peace your heart has been longing for, my beloved child. God informs you that I noticed you confronting unjust tragedies. Despite your strong desire to let go, I saw you hold on tight. People noticed your enormous strength. Your sorrows were not in vain. Your courage in quiet is causing a loud movement of the sky in your favor. Please prevent scrolling during this time. Stick to me. The sealed doors are starting to move. The opportunities that formerly crushed your heart are back, but this time they are superior. Furthermore, benefits that were expected to arrive later are now approaching you at a faster rate. You will soon locate a massive object, a revolutionary discovery that will simultaneously address all of your difficulties. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. Stay at your present location. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. God declares that you are moving from survival to surplus. Your story will now take a new direction. You will move from a condition of isolation to one of harmony. Your uncertainties will be turned into assurances. Miracles will come from the failures you experience. Heaven has heard every unsaid wish, quiet hope, and veiled prayer. You will soon locate a massive object. As a result, I encourage you to remain with me to the end. God has been working for you in the background for a long time, even if you were unconscious of it. The events that are to come will make this extremely clear. It is critical that you retain your connection to this heavenly communication channel before advancing. By subscribing to this channel, you will not only receive more videos, but you will also demonstrate your dedication to following God's prophetic instructions in your life. To ensure that you never miss the next step He notifies you of, click the subscribe icon today to start getting heavenly advice on a regular basis. Please stop from scrolling, my lovely offspring. Please stick with me to the end. You're already aware of how sacred this moment is. God is whispering secrets to the person who has gone through everything you have, as His chin is close to yours. He tells her that you've reached a window of divine timing. If you stay, I will reveal the reason your spirit is drawn to this spot. You will soon locate a massive object. Kindly avoid skipping. Avoid averting your eyes. The message from heaven will serve as a foundation for your spirit, assisting you in bearing the burden that you have been carrying alone for an extended period of time. God informs you, my precious child. I witnessed occasions in which you freely gave affection without expecting it in return. A situation in which you helped others but no one saw your malfunction. Where you smiled for everyone yet cried in private. Everything had been tiring. Each tear was transformed into a symbol of gratitude. A foundation was built via various sorts of sacrifice. Every sadness made room for something bigger. Please refrain from scrolling. Stick to me. You are becoming a more mature, wise, and exalted version of yourself. The version of you who faced problems is crumbling. We have moved from hearing the promise to experiencing it in the current moment. This is the location where you exercise your authority. I'd like you to officially pronounce this and make it yours. Please supply precise words in the comments area below. It states, "My ascent has begun." The act of typing this conveys to all doubts and worries that their time is up. You are currently transforming into the new version of yourself that the divine has decided. You are on the verge of experiencing a huge occurrence that is so aligned with your objective that it will appear as if the entire universe has instantly synchronized. Stay at your present location. Kindly avoid skipping. The desired change is presently being implemented. Ginnet, please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. Stick to me. Please refrain from scrolling. God informs them that the harmony they have asked for is near. You requested clarification, and it will be sent shortly. You thought the opportunity had passed, but it has returned with greater favor. Unseen events are causing a transformation. Hearts are opening, doors are opening, and blessings are rearranging to meet your needs on your schedule. Agreements are being struck. You no longer have to pursue. The objects intended for you are sent with heavenly precision, purpose, and speed. These final seconds are preparing your spirit to receive something extremely significant. Please keep from leaving until the end. You are closer to your breakthrough than any anxiety, doubt, or storm you have ever faced. Please stop from scrolling, my lovely offspring. Please stick with me to the end. Currently, an uncommon event is occurring. This is a divine alignment. Your spirit was halted for a reason. God announces, "I have been anticipating the moment when your heart would be quiet enough to hear me." That moment has arrived. You will soon locate a massive object. Kindly avoid skipping. Avoid averting your eyes. Heaven is prepared to reveal something that will clarify, calm, and make sense of every confusing area of your life. Stick to me. Your future will change with every breath you take. You were subjected to storms that were intended to destroy you, but they instead strengthened you, my beloved child, according to God. The loss of an individual or object that brought you emotional distress is now promoting your personal development. Those who departed formed new ties. The opportunities that escaped you were never designed for the version of yourself that was still growing. Kindly avoid skipping. Continue to stay at this location. God warns us that I am bringing about such a comprehensive restoration that the steps I am about to do will outweigh your concerns. You will soon locate a massive object, a benediction that comes with divine protection, a purpose, and a definite time. Stick to me. Please keep from scrolling down until the skies fulfill all of your prayers. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. Stay at your present location. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. God notifies you that the burden you have been carrying is dissolving. You are no longer hampered by the fear that plagued you. As a result of the confusion, your judgment is becoming more evident. There will be a new chapter in which you will no longer need to plead for a chance, battle for love, or seek peace. You can be confident that everything intended for you will be delivered to you. You will soon locate a massive object, something that will change the path of your story, restore your confidence, and rekindle your hope in the future, even if you thought it was gone. Stay to the end, since this is the peaceful setting where you can start the life you've always wanted. Please stop from scrolling, my lovely offspring. Please stick with me to the end. Your spirit understands that this message is not an accident. It's deliberate. Presently, this is the case. It's wonderful. You are entering a period during which the situation begins to shift. God notifies them, I do not want you to overlook it. You will soon locate a massive object. That is why you are unable to flee. This is the reason you feel immobile. Heaven is enabling you to enter via a door. Additionally, the current moment is critical. Stick to me. Kindly avoid skipping. It is almost time for your breakthrough. My precious child, God says, the burden you have been suffering is bigger than what people can see. You have kept your cool in situations where most others would have crumpled. You have been a source of strength for others, but not for yourself. Despite the fact that hope appeared to be lost, you remained steadfast in your conviction. Kindly avoid skipping. Continue to stay at this location. God is telling you that it is now my responsibility to sustain you. I'm now accountable for lifting you. I am now responsible for repairing what life has stolen away from you. You will soon locate a massive object. Your chronology is intertwined with a blessing. Strong, personal, and lucid. Stick to me. Heaven is about to transform your silent pain into a visible elevation. Please avoid scrolling. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. Stay at your present location. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. According to God, the next phase of your existence will be less unpleasant than the previous one. It will show your greater fortitude as a result. Today, there will be clarity instead of uncertainty, joy instead of worry, and calm instead of anxiety. The previously difficult doors will now be easy to open. Opportunities that were previously missed will be reintroduced with renewed passion. You will soon locate a massive object. Something that will help you understand why certain events happened. Please keep from leaving until the end. This is the peaceful beginning of a story that will bring you more joy than it has cost you pain. Don't scroll. My precious offspring. Please stick with me to the end. This isn't just another message. It was planned to happen this way. God is leaning in close and mumbling to you, as you are getting closer to a breakthrough than you think. He claims that the present moment is when events start to align. Your essence, reason for existence, and path. You will soon locate a massive object. This is why your consciousness will not go away. This message becomes more deep, meaningful, and substantial as a result. Stick to me. Kindly avoid skipping. There is a particular space in heaven reserved only for you. God says, "My beloved child, I observed the attempt to destroy you. I noticed the anxiety, exhaustion, and grief that accompanied your worst evenings. Nonetheless, you remain standing, inhaling, and displaying optimism. Your fortitude is causing heaven to change the situation in your favor. Please do not proceed at this time. Continue to stay at this location. I am rewarding the strength you were unaware you possessed," God says. Your private troubles have now been transformed into public blessings as a result of my efforts. You will soon locate a massive object. An impactful metamorphosis that will eradicate any doubt you have ever had about your mission. Stick to me. Your elevation has already begun, therefore there is no need to browse. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. Stay at your present location. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. According to God, the next chapter will be more harmonious, lively, and light-hearted. Opportunities will emerge without incident. The appropriate people will enter without causing any commotion. You will find the peace you seek and feel as if it has always been present. As you move into this new season, grace meets effort, prayers meet answers, and time meets fate. A large and finely constructed artifact awaits your arrival. Stay until the end, as this is when you will receive benefits and finally understand why you went through the trauma. Please stop from scrolling, my lovely offspring. Please stick with me to the end. This part made your heart stop for a purpose. God desires that you be alert, because the information He is about to share is critical to your upcoming discovery. He argues that you are on the verge of a divine reset, a time when previously immovable objects begin to move and previously unclear topics become plain. You will soon locate a massive object. Kindly avoid skipping. Avoid averting your eyes. Heaven is connecting you with the answers, opportunities, and rewards that have been waiting for you to be ready. God says, "My beloved child, I am aware of your fatigue. I understand the issue you've encountered. I understand the strength you must have gained to face days that were never fair to you. Today is a day for healing, relief, and comfort. Your strength has been impressive. Kindly avoid skipping. Stay in this place. God notifies you that you are entering a new chapter in which I will take on the hard lifting, where pressure is replaced by miracles and favor replaces panic. You will soon locate a massive object. A shift so significant that no one from your past will recognize the new you. Stick to me. Please refrain from scrolling. Given that heaven is about to replace your sorrow with purpose. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. Stay at your present location. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. I promise that the next item I send you will not be delayed, rejected, or misplaced. God declares that it is just the right time. Your blessings are on the way. Your calmness is improving. It is clear that your destiny is moving toward you. You will no longer need to chase anything. Your future is already bright. You will soon locate a massive object. Something that will show how every quiet night, let down, and wounded heart led up to this exact moment. Please keep from leaving until the end. You are closer to experiencing a spiritual breakthrough than you realize. Please stop from scrolling, my lovely offspring. Please stick with me to the end. The atmosphere around you has changed in an unusual way. Feel it. Your attention is currently drawn to the abrupt silence, surprising tranquility, and odd attraction. It is because heaven is about to disclose something specifically for you. God announces that you are better equipped than ever to receive your divine revelation, and I will make sure you don't miss it. You will soon locate a massive object. Kindly avoid skipping. Avoid moving. In solitude, your heart seeks clarity, confirmation, and direction. This moment includes everything. God says, "My beloved child, each battle you have endured has prepared you for a blessing that surpasses the anguish you have met. We did not ignore your existence. You were improving. You were not neglected. You were being transported to another site. You weren't disheartened. You were preparing. Please refrain from scrolling. Continue to stay at this location. God is informing you that the period that caused you to break has ended, and the season that will strengthen you has begun. There should be no ambiguity. Do not hesitate to act. This officially concludes one chapter and begins a new one in a big manner. It is now up to you to pass over. Acknowledge this miraculous transformation and proclaim your agreement with God in a clear and audible manner. Type Amen in the notes section to end the past and look forward to a joyous future. You are going to make a momentous discovery, a complete, immediate, and overpowering restoration that will cause you to wonder how everything changed so quickly. Stick to me. Your spirit is preparing for the future that was always meant for you. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. Stay at your present location. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. God reminds them that they are starting a new chapter in which blessings will not be forced, harmony will not be fleeting, and love will not be weak. Everything that comes your way will feel as if it was meant for you, protected by, and yours from God. You are no longer bearing so much weight. Your choices are no longer clouded by doubt. Opportunities that were distant are now purposefully moving toward you. You are about to uncover something major, something that will show that God did more than simply change your narrative. He elevated it. Please keep from leaving until the end. Your breakthrough is no longer imminent. It has already begun. Please stop from scrolling, my lovely offspring. Please stick with me to the end. You are already aware in your heart that this moment holds heavenly significance. God is sending you to this message because you are on the verge of a shift that will change all you ever thought was possible in your life. What I am about to introduce into your life will not resemble your past, he says. There will be no parallels between your challenges. It will outperform your expectations in terms of size, brightness, and visual appeal. You will soon locate a massive object. Kindly avoid skipping. Avoid moving. Your spirit was halted for a reason. My beloved kid, there is a voice from paradise speaking to you. I saw you participate in fights that tested your spirit but strengthened your soul, declares God. Emotional traumas that you kept hidden, duties that were not yours, and pieces of yourself that you tried to show as whole to others. However, God perceived the weight. He observed the artwork. He could tell you were in anguish despite your harsh exterior. Kindly avoid skipping. He instructs us to stay in this spot. Now it is my time. I'm easing the burden that fate has placed on your shoulders. I am returning what was seized. Instead of confrontations, I pour benefits on you. You will soon locate a massive object. Making a quick and heavenly breakthrough will seem like the universe has finally breathed a sigh of relief in your direction. Please refrain from scrolling. Please remain with me. Heaven is preparing for the next chapter while you listen. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. Stay at your present location. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. Doubt cannot follow where I lead you, says God. Fear is incapable of attaching. Additionally, your previous constraints are unable to enter. This is the place heaven desires for you. And the declaration you make is the key that allows you to enter. You must actively claim this new area for your soul. I am in divine harmony, and I would like you to post confidently in the comments. Feel it. Do not just enter it. By clicking the send button, you confirm that your mind, spirit, opportunities, and path are currently aligned with God's ideal will for your life. You are evolving into a version of yourself that is purposeful, focused, confident, and healed. You will be offered countless chances without hassles. Peace will permeate your life as if it had always been there. A love that you deserve. You prayed for clarity. All of the prosperity you desire is marching towards you in perfect accord. You will soon locate a massive object, an human or object designed to help you develop, recover, and ascend. Please keep from leaving until the end. Things are already moving in the direction of your breakthrough in subtle ways. However, it is noticeable to your mind. Please stop from scrolling, my lovely offspring. Please stick with me to the end. You are already aware that this message differs from the others. It represents the convergence of divine timing and heavenly guidance. God is now talking with you in a quiet manner. Everything begins to change for the better as a result of your admission into a favorable window of destiny. He goes on to say, I am contacting you at this precise moment. Your skepticism is more remote than your breakthrough, a force that outweighs your panic, and more powerful than any force that tried to undermine you. You will soon locate a massive object. Kindly avoid skipping. Avoid moving. Please avoid leaving at this time. The upcoming events will liberate a section of your narrative that has been imprisoned for years. My beloved child, I am aware of the several occasions when you have considered abandoning your pursuit. How many evenings did you stay awake and project a sense of calm? I am aware of countless situations when you withheld your distress from others owing to a lack of a support system. However, every tear you shed was transformed into a seed. Every impediment was turned into an opportunity. Each tragedy served as a means of preparation. Kindly avoid skipping. Stick to me. God tells them that I am changing their hidden sorrow into visible strength. Your quiet endurance is about to take a loud turn. You will soon locate a massive object. A blessing so in tune with your soul that you will feel as if everything in your life is finally making sense, easing, or shifting. Stick to me. Please refrain from scrolling because the answers you seek are being revealed in silence from above. Pay close attention. Please stay in your current location, my dear youngster. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. According to God, your next chapter will not be based on horror, trauma, or just survival. A strong sense of purpose, peace, and calm will serve as its foundation. Inu, The veil that shrouded your path is clearing. There will be no more delays that have caused you distress. The thick energy surrounding you is dissipating. During this time, it will be easy to receive gifts since opportunities will emerge without interruption and love will flow freely. You are about to learn a critical discovery that will prove God has never abandoned you. He was preparing you for a far bigger life than you could have ever imagined. Stay until the end, for this is when you will be elevated to God status. Please stop from scrolling, my lovely offspring. Please stick with me to the end. Something in the spiritual realm began to change with the start of this part. Even if you don't notice it, your spirit is aware of it. That sudden sense of seriousness, that powerful tug, that voice that says, "This is for you." Son, I'm contacting you because, according to God, you're reaching a time when your blessings and mission cannot be postponed or concealed. You will soon locate a massive object. Kindly avoid skipping. Avoid averting your eyes. Heaven is preparing you to witness the divine precision with which all of your prayers will be answered. My beloved child, you have overcome the agony that formerly plagued you, according to God's desire. You're no longer as concerned about storms as you once were. The part of you that fought to believe in yourself is fading away, and a more clever, resilient, and coherent version of yourself is forming. Kindly avoid skipping. Stick to me. You engaged in actions that no one witnessed. You successfully addressed injuries that were invisible to others. Despite your want to succumb, you maintained your composure. God whispers, "This is why I'm lifting you up." Because of this, I'm allowing you to come through doors that no one else can close. You will soon locate a massive object. Following this adjustment, you will have a sense of empowerment, as if everything is in your favor. Stay in this place. Please refrain from scrolling. This is because your breakthrough is imminent. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. Stay at your present location. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. God notifies you that your life is starting to make sense. These are the people that bring serenity to disorder, clarity to confusion, and blessings into previously empty areas. You are entering an era in which love is secure, opportunities appear to be unavoidable, and your destiny is clear. The burden on your spirit is easing. The light surrounding you is getting brighter, and your doubts are fading. Something significant awaits you with every second you spend here. A magnificent fresh beginning. Elevation and repair. Please keep from leaving until the end. This isn't just another message. Your subconscious has been anticipating this spiritual turning point. Please stop from scrolling, my lovely offspring. Please stick with me to the end. Heaven became even more accessible once you reached this region. It is palpable, pulling quietly. An unexpected realization, or the impression that something major is happening right now. God is prepared to end an old chapter in your life and begin a new one that you never imagined, which is why you are receiving this message. You will soon locate a massive object. Kindly avoid skipping. Avoid averting your eyes. That is accurate. Remain in this area as the upcoming events will have a significant impact on you. God exclaims, "My beloved child, you have endured the burden of disappointment for an excessive amount of time. You are capable of maintaining a cheerful attitude in the face of adversity, expressing affection in the face of heartache, and persevering in the face of exhaustion. However, the season is almost over. Kindly avoid skipping. Stick to me." God whispers, "I am bringing you into a time frame in which the events that caused you pain will no longer be able to reach you." Things that used to deplete you can no longer reach you, where the things that used to upset you no longer do. You will soon locate a massive object, a metamorphosis from God that would heal your soul, strengthen your spirit, and restore what you thought was irretrievably lost. Stay at your present location. Please keep from scrolling since your breakthrough is perfectly aligned. Please keep attentive, my dearest sweetie. Stay at your present location. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. According to God, the next part of your life will be simple, secure, and easy. Once again, there will be